Hey, what's up, everybody? Pat here, grateful recovering alcoholic and addict. It's like every day, guys. How is everybody today? We're doing good today, guys. We're doing great. As a matter of fact, today, guys, very good day. Hope everybody out there is doing well, guys. Please subscribe, like, share if you know somebody that might get something out of these, and by all means, leave me a comment. Tell me what y'all going through, how you feeling, and what you think. Right? I love that we're growing a little community here. Yeah, guys, this means the world to me. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me and to listen to me more than anything really. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of reflection today. We're gonna talk about some things that I've been going through. I had a session with a hypnotherapist this afternoon. It was part of a package that I purchased last week, and the money magnetism seminar thing that I'm going through, right? And it's a lot of work. And I'm glad I did. It was very enlightening. And actually, what was really cool was actually the hypnotherapist that I spoke to, Victoria. She was amazing. She was really cool. And the call ended up lasting quite a while because we ended up just getting to talking, right? Because as we're going through, we're talking about my goals and desires for the hypnosis, and I'm just explaining that I want to make sure that I've repaired my relationship with money. That as I go forward here, I can just be as make my life as successful as possible. Is really what it comes down to. So I got into my background with her a little bit and let her know that I'd gone through rehab and I was a recovering addict and I was doing this YouTube thing. And then she ended up sharing her story with me. And at one point she goes, "Oh my God," he goes, I haven't told anybody in my life about any of this, but you just have this glow about you that makes it easy to talk to." And that meant the world to me, guys, because that's literally what my life is about today. She could sense that I had no judgment to me, and because I'm as open as I am about what I've been through, and that's the whole point of being as open about what I've been through with all you guys out here, because I want everybody to understand it. I'm not one to judge, right? I've been to the depths of hell. I know how bad life can get, and I know how hard it can be to overcome these things, right? And the thing is it can take you one of two ways. It can either make you bitter and callous, or it can bring you a level of compassion that few human beings will ever know. And that's what I'm trying to teach, guys. When you become compassionate and start to really care about the environment you're in and the people around you, things just change, like in ways that I can't even begin to understand. I mean, or to describe rather. But it starts with doing that inner work, like I always talk about, and I still am, guys. It is by no means a done deal. I'm still working on a lot of things. I'm still working. I had my therapist session this afternoon. And guys, I misspoke last night in last night's video. I want to clear that up. I have 60 days of continuous sobriety because of the slip up that I had coming out of rehab, not 90, and that's very important to me. I don't want to be saying the wrong thing. So yeah, and as a matter of fact, because February only had 28 days, I'm technically I think tomorrow is actually. So I'm not gonna go till get my chip until Monday, because again, that's what it's about. It's being honest with myself. It's not about running out there and getting the chip a day early and having that eat at me, because and nobody would care, right? Nobody, it wouldn't make a difference to anybody but to me, and that's what matters today, guys. I do what I do because it matters to me, and I hope it's providing a good example and uplifting and encouraging others, right? Yeah, I mean, it's I was just watching, I was just having a conversation with somebody else. We were watching a video together, and we are talking, and the person in the video brought up, look at where you were a year ago today, and see where what you overcome and how much you've grown. And I started literally actually thinking about that for a minute, and it's shocking to me. If you were to tell me a year ago that I would have a couple months clean and sober, I would be doing a YouTube channel on the power of faith and recovery and overcoming traumas through faith. There's no way you could not. No, there's nothing in the world you could have done to make me believe that that's what I'd be doing today. That I'd quit my job and reopen my little business and not be working, but the bare minimum just to get by for the moment while I work on myself. That I'm taking, hypnosis courses and all these online self-improvement courses, and I'm just doing all these things to actually have a long-term goal. Like I would have, I mean, seriously, I wouldn't have believed it for a second, right? Like not even a little bit. And that makes me incredibly proud. I was in such a dark place last year where I was just getting ready to go. I think my wife had just let me know she was leaving, and whatever. I don't get into that stuff, but yeah, I was so overwhelmed, and I was so trying to hold back a mountain with a toothpick, and somehow I was making it happen. I don't even know how, guys. I really don't, and I'm so incredibly. That's why I'm so full of gratitude, guys. The relationship that I found with God, and again, it's just, if I can impress upon anything upon you guys, is find your higher power and develop a relationship with a higher power, because everything that I have today comes from that. I could have gone to rehab and I could have gotten off the drugs, but I wouldn't have what I have today. I wouldn't have the relationship that I have with myself. I wouldn't have the relationship with my family. I wouldn't have the relationship with God. I wouldn't have the courage, the strength, the fortitude, and the desire to go after the things that I'm doing to uplift others. That all came from my faith. That all came from finding my relationship with God and wanting to make a difference in this world. And that's amazing to me. I absolutely love who I am today because of this, right? And again, guys, I only say me because it's a me, us, and I program, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, but I'm trying to show you guys what you can do. And again, if you're not an addict and you just want to do better in life, well, everybody, every one of us, regardless of where we are, should want to do better in life. We all carry baggage that is just weighing us down, right? I mean, I like to think of it as a backpack full of rocks that I was walking around with every day, and I've been slowly taking rocks out one by one and putting them down. And I'd like to think I'm at the point now where I'm putting the whole backpack down, but that's a fallacy, because I realize that there's still things I'm carrying, there's still things I'm working on, and I'm okay with that, because that just means as good as I have it right now, and as good as I feel right now, things are only going to get better, because as I put down more stones, I get that much lighter. It's funny, even after the hypnosis session I had today was about releasing some mental blocks, and I went to the same program I'm doing by myself, but with a professional. So I think it probably worked a little bit better that way. I couldn't believe when I left there. I went to go to the gym, and I got to the gym, and I'm like, wow, I'm like literally walking 10 times fast, and I walk pretty fast anyway. I have kind of high energy. I typically go at a pretty good pace no matter what I'm doing. But literally, I kept catching myself going, what the hell am I in such a hurry for? But it wasn't that I'm in a hurry. I literally physically felt lighter. I physically felt like I dropped 20 pounds, and like my feet were just 20 pounds lighter, so I'm moving that much faster. I had a great workout and a great mood. Like, guys, I'm trying to impress upon you none of the material opportunities that are coming to me are what matters. It's what's coming from within. It's the person that I'm becoming that I can embrace, right? It's the glow that comes off me. It's the change in my aura that people are encountering. And as much as people used to kind of look at me like they wanted to get out of my way because I just look like I had this, just look like I look like I've been through what I've been through. Okay, I don't carry that with me today, right? I mean, I know I still look a little rough around the edges, and I'm working on that, but that's okay, because you can literally, the glow coming off me, the light beaming from me, introduces myself for me, and people are less taken aback by me. Like, and people are just that much more. I get so many more smiles returned to me on the sidewalk today, and I always tried to smile at people because it's who I am. But people look at me before like I was, like I was about to rob them for getting their attention, and people don't look at me like that today, and that means the world to me. And my physical appearance, if anything, I've gained weight, so I'm not that I'm intimidating by any means, and I'm not trying to be. I never want to be. The last thing I ever want to do is intimidate anybody. I want people to understand when they look at me that I'm somebody they can talk to and feel safe in my presence, and know that because that's literally what my life is about today, is making people feel emotionally safe, physically safe, and mentally safe, right? Guys, and every one of us should try it, man. Like, it is so important to be a light in this world. There's literally going to be a shift in this world currently, guys. Those of us that are trying to uplift the world, and those of us that are getting run over by it. And I'm banking real heavy on gaining a lot of momentum and taking a lot of people with us, and making the difference in this world. But literally, you're going to see a shift right down the middle, guys. And we're going to overpower it. Get on board with the movement, guys. It's literally just going back to our roots and understanding that we are all the same. And let me say that one more time, because it is that important. We are all the same. Well, however, whatever somebody's experiences are, whatever their feelings are, and I don't even want to say beliefs, because you know what, like we're gonna talk about, when you're a bigot to somebody because of their race, creed, or sexual identity, Nobody wakes up and decides how you're going to feel about another human being, what you're going to be attracted to or not. That's how you're born. You are that way, and there's no reason to hold it against him because there's not one right or wrong. God made every one of us, and he makes no mistakes, guys, right? So when you're born the way you're born the way you're meant to be, and you should have no shame about it. And I hope everybody hears me saying that. And anybody that puts somebody down because of that, shame on you, man. That's horrible. Horrible. That's something you need to heal in yourself. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself, but I'm trying to bring it to your attention because, please, guys, let's heal. Let's stop, perpetuating this bigotry and this sexism and this racism and all this bullshit. Because all it does is separate us. And when we come together and work together, there's nothing we can't do. We grow by leaps and bounds when we work together as a community. And I love the fact that I'm growing a community on this. So everybody that leaves comments and reaches out to me, thank you, truly. You'll notice that's why I take the time to get back and like, not just, hey, no, I try to talk back, and I encourage anybody to continue. Like, I'm trying to get an open dialogue here going. I'm trying to fill my slate with like-minded people and people that, whether you're, with me trying to help uplift other people, or whether you're in a bad spot and you need somebody to uplift you. I'm here for both, guys. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be of service, right? So, yeah, I think we'll try next Friday. We'll give everybody a break. We'll keep this a short video. Just, just think about it, guys, right? Take a look at where you are. Take a look at the things that bother you and let them go. The next time you have a negative thought about somebody, let that go, okay? Try to think from an open mind. Try to put yourself in that person's position and understand that, just like you were born with your desires and your inclinations and your limitations and your weaknesses and your strengths, so everybody else is born with their own particular set of those. But we are all born of the same race, people. We're all here. We're all struggling. Everybody that you look at, you think that's got it so together, is struggling with something. We're all struggling with things, guys. So instead of trying to add to somebody else's stress, it's so important that we just help each other relieve some of that stress, because it's so uplifting. When people compliment me today, and I get a lot more compliments today than I ever did before, because I'm doing good things and I'm putting out good emotion, putting out a positive vibration, and it's being returned to me, and it means the world to me, guys. Like, when people tell me that I'm stepping into a leadership role and that I'm uplifting people and I'm saving lives, like, that is mind-boggling to me, guys. It makes me incredibly proud. I mean, I literally start to get emotional about it, because it makes me proud of who I am, and every one of us should be walking around. When you strive to be the best version of yourself, you can't help but be proud of who you become. So, guys, be proud of become the person to be proud of, and then be proud of the person that you become. And watch the differences you start making. I like to call it the ripple effect. And I'm starting to understand that I'm a pond being thrown into the ocean every time I walk out of my house, and I'm creating a ripple effect of positivity around me. And like, that literally makes up for every shitty thing that I've been through in my life. Like, in a few short months, I've made the overall trajectory of my life change drastically just by deciding to be the best version of me that I can. And that's one thing you'll hear me say in every single video, guys, because it's literally, that's the challenge I present myself with every day. And I urge you to challenge yourself. No matter what your situation, no matter what your desires, no matter where you are in life, challenge yourself to be the best version of you in every interaction, and try and hold yourself to that, and watch your life flourish. And again, be patient, guys. Real major change takes time, but you'll start seeing signs of it left and right. And I'm telling you, good things are coming. Like, the good things are already here. I have a peace of mind. I sleep well at night. I love who I am. I'm pouring into myself, and I'm bettering myself in every way, shape, or form. And things I used to procrastinate and put off, I just deal with head on today, guys. I used to have little scraps of paper that made no sense all over the place. Now I get journals of notes. I have appointments. I keep every appointment. I make my next appointment while I'm there. Like, all these little things that probably a lot of you do, and I hope so, and I commend you. And if nobody else has told you, good for you, good job, because it is. It's not always easy, guys. But when you get in the flow of things, and that's the whole key, guys. You start doing these things as regular habits, get in the flow, and when you get into the flow of it, it goes really well. But as far as finding the strength and the courage and the direction to go in, start with prayer. right? Or whatever whatever your belief system is, whatever your version of prayer. I don't know if it's whatever in church called different things, but have faith, pour into your faith, lean on your higher power, give praise to your higher power, your God or whoever, to whomever you give reverence, right? It's powerful, guys. It's incredibly powerful. I will never stop saying that because I can't say that enough. It has done literal miracles. That's why I talk about miracles, guys. And the thing of it is, when you align yourself with miracles, miracles start to happen. And that's crazy. I don't say that lightly in any way, shape, or form because, guys, I have completely and utterly transformed into a new human being in a relatively very, almost overnight, in a very short period of time. And that is a miracle in and of itself. It's not even, it is decisions that I've made, but decisions don't remove urges and habits and things of that nature, guys. To literally wake up and have the strength and the courage to become a completely new person, that's a gift from God. And it's because I asked for said gift, and I was rewarded with it. And if you guys do what I've done, if you go to Him earnestly, honestly, and show love, and then meet Him halfway by being the best version of yourself you can in every interaction you have in life, your life will absolutely get better, and it'll blow your mind. I'm so happy I actually sat back and honestly tried to think of this day 1 year ago and where I was at in my headspace, and it's shocking. It is absolutely shocking. And I got 60 days of continuous sobriety, right? When my brother and I were talking about that last night, the most amazing statement he said back to me, or text back to me, was, "You've never had 60 days like this." And I'm like, you know what? He couldn't be more right, and I'm so proud that he sees that and then I know it, right? And that's amazing, guys. And you can have what I have. All you got to do is do the work. It starts with helping others, guys. Give yourself, surrender to God. Give your life to His service, and you can still do your job and everything else. But you can literally be a light worker, be of service to God in every interaction when you walk out of your house, and it literally manifests miracles in your life. I promise you that, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here with me. God loves you. I love you. I really do. If nobody else has told you that today, I have, because everybody should hear that at least once every day. And thank you again, guys. So, guys, do the work. Fix the things you need to fix. Uplift people around you. Find ways to be of service. Find your higher power. Praise your Lord. Praise your God. Whatever your belief system is. And you know what? Whatever it is, it's right. Don't let somebody else. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And don't tell somebody else that yours is better than theirs. It's all the same at the end of the day. It's just a different direction, getting to the same place, and you're all right in your beliefs. Whatever you believe you can do, you're right. Whatever you believe you can't do, you're right. So you know what? Believe you can, and over you can't. Okay? Because you're right either way. All right, guys. God loves you. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.